over the years, because of economic pressures and the way that lifestyles have changed, there was a move away from fresh food production, whether it be in the home or in organisations. And I think slowly we're coming back to kind of re-establish our relationship with food in a more positive way. West Lothian has a rich history of agriculture, and we've always had many food producers in the area. And now that people are starting to reconnect with food, we are looking to buy more local produce.
The Scottish Government identified the link between food and education through the Better Eating, Better Learning campaign. The Food for Life is putting an additional focus on this, where we will look at food which is produced locally, in season, which is fresh, which is non-processed, as well as striving towards producing healthier meals for the children of West Lothian. So the Food for Life programme has been beneficial for our staff in the fact that they have been empowered to have a view to develop a menu which they are responsible for and take pride in.
The first time we heard about the Food for Life, we got a working group together. We picked the supervisors, one out of each area. We brought them in, we had a taster session, brought them back in the kitchen. We all demonstrated our skills. Everybody loved what they were doing, and the idea that they could actually do it themselves now. We have changed the menu. We reduced the sugar, we're taking out the juices, we're taking away cakes, we've moved forward, and a wee step at a time.
I have a passion for looking after these young kids. I don't know if it's a motherly thing, it's a granny thing, but I see them all as one big family. When I started as a cook all these years ago, we were actually preparing all fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. Meat was all prepared. There were very little processed foods. Over the years, these things have changed, and as a society, we're becoming more and more dependent on processed foods. After being involved in the working group with Food for Life, it actually gave you a bit of motivation and made you rethink to actually, what was I trained to do? I was actually trained to produce good, high quality food.
As we're all aware, local authorities throughout Scotland are facing severe budgetary pressures. A lot of people may think that it would be more expensive to have homegrown produce brought into schools. That isn't necessarily the case. We can buy food locally, we can cook from scratch and save money. We can make a pot of soup in half an hour, 40 minutes, using fresh vegetables from the fields just a few miles away. It is possible to do that.
Just being there in the working group, the girls has got their bounce back. It's given them the motivation to actually feel that their job's worth it. Cooks, we're just cooks. School dinner ladies, we are not. We are so passionate about our job and feeding these kids a nutritional balanced diet. And we're going forward with that. It's like we're ready for the challenge.
So really it's a win-win if we can deliver a better diet within our schools, if we can make improvements to our local environments and give a vital boost to our local economy at no additional cost, then why wouldn't you?